Ringo TV. Intruder.
Danger.
Ringo TV. Alarm. Ringo TV. Alarm.
10, 9, 8,
Ringo TV.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ringo TV.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Raw. We in the building again for another one. Make sure you get the likes up on the video. What we got to talk about today is an interesting topic. It appears that Kevin Samuels' channel been hijacked. Yeah, we got to talk about this mystery. Yeah, man. Now, I already have my suspicions of who's behind it. It's nothing new to me. At the same time, we got to discuss this issue. Now, let's lay down the ground rules. As you come into the building, right, I need you to do me a favor. To avoid being blocked, right? Don't put no names in my chat. Do you understand me? If you put anybody's names in my chat, I'm just gonna block you. Do you understand the rules, right? It's pretty simple to follow, right? We're all adults, right? Okay. His channel appears to be hijacked, which means that somebody's been making a lot of money. Somebody been cashing in. Perhaps an attorney. Perhaps one of his YouTube buddies. Now, I better not see anybody names in my chat, or you will be blocked. So, I want to talk about this because I didn't even know anything that was going on. Somebody sent me some information. They were like, hey, Ringo, you may want to check this out. So I'm like, what's going on? They said, yeah, somebody uploaded a video on Kevin Samuels' channel. It's like, wow, some Machiavelli type stuff going on here. But I went over there to take a look at what's going on in these YouTube streets. And it says new content is coming. New content. But Kevin Samuels passed away 10 months ago. So how are we getting new content on a platform where a man passed away? So it was kind of alarming to me. And I reached out to YouTube because I wanted to find out from YouTube, is this something that's, possible? Like, could a man that's dead have his channel, I guess, taken over by somebody else? And the YouTube folks weren't too helpful. I don't think that they even care, to be honest with you. And I checked in with them folks because I wanted to find out the implications behind such an ordeal. When a man is dead, to have access to his channel would be typically like impersonating somebody. It would be like you're being hacked, right? I mean, if most high forbid I passed away and all of a sudden you see somebody log into this account or my other platform and they upload a video, that ought to make you, the viewer, be a little concerned. I would think that you would want to report the situation and be like, if the man is dead, how is it that, you know, you have access? Like how you got access to this account? One person says maybe he's still alive collecting money. Are you intelligent? I want to know that. Like, are you intelligent to post a comment like that? Maybe he's still alive, right? So he's going to fake his death. You think that's going to make him successful and popular? No, it's not. The man is dead. All right, that's a foolish question. Someone hijacked his account, and I believe it has something to do with an attorney that always wanted what Kevin Samuels had. I'm just saying. To everybody in the chat that is posting foolish comments, please stop. You're embarrassing yourself. Like, seriously, you're embarrassing yourself. You have to understand that Kevin Samuels been gone for over 10 months. And one thing about YouTube that you must understand, and I don't think that a lot of people understand this, somebody had access to his account the day he died. Now, I never talked about this, but I keep my eyes open to the streets. And I noticed that his platform, even after he died, somebody was on his platform. That's right. Somebody was making changes on his platform even after he died. A lot of you didn't peep it. I peeped it a long time ago. I just stayed quiet. Because in these streets, you got to know how to move. And I see things, I hear things. But now that I see this, it's kind of alarming to me. But what's interesting about this situation is this, because we got a lot of things to talk about. Matter of fact, I'll wait before I talk about that. Again, if you're joining in the stream, welcome to Ringo TV Raw. Be sure to click that like button and subscribe today for the best content on YouTube. We're talking about the topic of, Kevin Samuels' channel appear to have been hijacked by a living human being, perhaps AI. I don't know. The situation is supposed to be about celebrating his life, because today is supposed to be his birthday. Just in case you don't know, today's supposed to be his birthday, but I'm saying to myself, I get it, somebody's birthday, my mom's birthday recently passed, but I didn't come on YouTube to celebrate, right? I've made an Instagram post, but I didn't log into any accounts that she have to talk about her over there. You get what I'm saying? Like, I didn't go find any of my mom's social media, even though she don't have none. But I didn't go to any social medias she may have, log in, right? And then say we're celebrating her life when she's dead. I never did that. But in this situation, somebody logged into the account, posted a picture in the community section, and said that tonight there is going to be a live show. Now, I already done know who's going to be the special guest. Maybe an attorney might show up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, from day one when Kevin Samuels passed away, I've been on the front line fighting for his justice. Now, keep in mind, I'm one of his biggest critics and detractors. At the same time, I've always fought for his justice because I personally believe that Kevin Samuels was murdered, allegedly by the same people that are around him. This is my personal belief. You can get upset if you want. I personally believe that the men that were very close to him, that they plotted against him and took him out. That's my personal belief. You know, and I'm entitled to my opinion. You could get mad, but this is just my thoughts. I believe that he was set up, and there may have been a situation where a woman was introduced to him allegedly, and she was planted to infiltrate his premises and household. And that's why said party or individuals may have access to his accounts. Now, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, not only do they have access to the YouTube platform, but they have access to his Instagram accounts. They have access to his Facebook account. They have access to his Twitter, and they even have access, hear this, to his Cash App. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you go on Kevin Samuels' platform right now and you go to the About Me section, they re-edit the About Me section, but they left the Cash App in there. Now, why would you leave the Cash App in there if the man is deceased? Because they still have access to his phone. It's crazy, right? Now, let's get into some information here because this has been posted. Now, they post a trailer video or some sort on the platform, right? And on the description area, this is on the description area. I want to look at this right here. This is very interesting. On the description area of the About section of the channel, it says copyright Kev and K Corp 2022. So based on that alone, it's very apparent that someone, possibly a daughter, allegedly may have been coerced by an attorney to go and try to go through some sort of legalities to gain some sort of property or ownership of material. Now, it says all rights reserved. All use of Kevin Samuels content, text, photographs, videos, etc. requires the permission of Kev and K Corp. Are you kidding me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. If someone is doing a reaction video, right, they don't need nobody's permission to do anything, right? Look, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. This is the fair use, fair dealings doctrine, right? It says, warning, federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, video discs, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. Without the authorization of the copyright holder. Without. Do you understand? So, we're going to continue reading it now. I just want to give the education so that you, the viewer, can be properly understanding what's going on here. Because none of this text that you see on the screen right here, none of that stuff scares me. This is just words. You have to know your rights when it comes to content. So now we're going to break this thing down. It says all rights reserved. All use of Kevin Samuels content, text, photographs, videos, etc. requires the permission of Kev and K Corp. So you mean to tell me if I wanted to use Kevin Samuels' photo, I got to go and contact Kev and K Corp and ask for permission? Are you kidding me? Imagine you want to talk about Nike and Nike shoes, and you got to go to Nike and ask them for permission to talk about a person that is dead. Now, the sad part about this, ladies and gentlemen, is that when I do my commentary, I'm as professional as possible. We're talking about a man that is deceased, but somebody is concerned about monetary gain. That's a red flag. So it goes on and it says, any unauthorized, now notice what it says, any unauthorized reproduction or distribution of the content constitutes copyright infringement and will result in immediate legal action. Immediate legal action. That kind of sounds familiar. See, now, I already done know who's behind this. And again, if you're in the chat, don't mention no names in my chat. Moderators, if anybody mention anybody's name in my chat, in terms of content creators or anyone on YouTube, just block them for life. Because I know who's behind this. I smell greed in the air. And I realize that a lot of these guys in these YouTube streets, all they think about is money all day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with making money, but when someone put up a disclaimer like this in a description area, that's greed. Because the person in question is dead. They're gone. So you're going to take legal action? How? How are you going to take legal action against someone for using a photo of Kevin Samuels? Do you know how many people on YouTube right now have Kevin Samuels photos and images all over the place? Are you out of your mind? What kind of game is this? What kind of scam is this? Now, I predict that somebody's going to be in prison soon. I predict that somebody's going to be spending a lot of time behind bars. I'm not calling no names, but I believe that somebody's going to be spending a lot of time behind bars because this is a dangerous game. It's a game of intimidation, a game of playing with people's intelligence. Now, a person's photo that is public to the general population, they don't need your permission to use. So the person that is behind this is very, very cunning and crafty. An individual that is greedy. They desire money. They desire to go after people. So it's a game of cat and mouse, and it's very problematic. So it goes on, it says any unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this content constitutes copyright infringement. Copyright infringement. So let me get this straight. So you're telling me that all of Kevin Samuels' videos, right, have been registered with the Library of Congress, which means each and every video that Kevin Samuels ever made, you're telling me that each and every one of his live streams have been packaged, distributed to the Library of Congress, right, and registered as a copyright. Are you telling me that? Please stop the cap. YouTube is a public platform, which means none of us own anything here, to be quite frank. We really don't. We're at the mercy of YouTube. YouTube pretty much decides what we get and what we don't do and this and that. We have to follow the rules. But when you put something on social media, especially on YouTube, it becomes YouTube's property, even though you have ownership of it because you're the producer. at the same time, there are certain rights that the people have, which brings us back to fair use. Now, fair use is a doctrine that protects users, content creators against false claims of copyright infringement. Because normally when people file these claims, they really don't even have a copyright to begin with. They don't know the law. They don't have an active copyright attorney to make them understand that they're wasting their time. So now it says that you don't need authorization, right, from a copyright holder in order to use their work. But now we must be within guidelines when it comes to using somebody's material. Now, I need to make this very clear for the YouTube community so that you're educated. Let me turn this thing off so I don't have to keep going on and on and on. Let me see if I could turn this off, which it is. All right, let me turn that off, right? I don't want it to annoy you. When it comes to fair use, right? Fair use is about you using material that belongs to someone else, but you are transforming that material into a new product. For example, let's say I take a video clip of Kevin Samuels and I play the clip on my platform, and then I share my commentary and my criticism by pausing the video, talking, playing his video so he could speak, and then I break down everything that Kevin Samuels says line upon line to give a different perspective on what I think. That is a fair use of said material. There is no infringement. There is no copyrights. But what tends to happen on social media is this. Because a lot of people are greedy, because a lot of people want to, I guess, have everything for themselves, they will file a bogus DCMA claim that you have infringed against their copyright. Now, I welcome copyrights because I'm going to win every single time you file those. Every single time. Because I'm within my rights, and because I know my rights and I know the law, right? I understand that I'm within guidelines. And when you're within guidelines, you can speak boldly. But even though you may be within guidelines, it doesn't stop anybody from filing a bogus copyright claim. They do them all the time. And it's typically to silence or to intimidate you, because most people, when they receive a copyright claim, they get concerned, they get nervous, they think they got to go to court, they fear, they don't know their rights, so they kind of just let it go and they don't fight back. See, I'll fight back because I know my rights. Do you know that you can sue somebody for a false copyright claim for damages? You know that? Do you know that if somebody file a false copyright claim, right, and you file a counter notice and you win your counter notice claim, you can go back to YouTube, right, and you could get their personal information. And then once you get their personal information, you can hire an attorney and you can sue them for damages. Yes, that's right. You can sue them for damages for wasting your time. Because of monetary gain you may have lost and so forth, you can now take them to court and you can sue them and you will win. That's right. Legally, you will win every single time. And a lot of people, especially on social media, they don't understand how serious this is. Especially YouTubers, because they typically will use these type of methods to silence people that they don't like. They don't know how to play fair. They don't realize that this is social media. People are going to talk. People are going to share their commentary, criticism. This is just normal. It's business, right? But because they don't understand how to play fair, they'll resort to stuff like these little legality type threats that you see here on the screen, which is typical to silence anybody or make anybody feel a little concerned about using Kevin Samuels' content. Now, there are some channels out there on YouTube that have used Kevin Samuels' content in terms of re-uploading or mirroring his comments. Let's talk about that. You can't do that. You can't do that. Respectfully to the Kevin Samuels estate, you cannot mirror Kevin Samuels' content. What exactly am I talking about? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. You cannot go to his platform and say to yourself, hey, I got a bright idea of how to make money. Since his videos are so popular, what I'm going to do is I'm going to download it, upload it on my platform, right? And just let the clips play and earn revenue. That right there is going to get you in trouble. You can't do that. And there's a lot of YouTubers that are doing that right now. So under those circumstances, those folks need to be concerned, because if caught, they could get in trouble. They could get demonetized. Yes, that's right. If you have a platform and you just have nothing but Kevin Samuels clips and you're not offering no educational value, you're not offering any commentary, any criticism, nothing in terms of giving people knowledge or breaking down the videos, your channel could be demonetized. I'm just letting you know, fair warning. It can be demonetized because of the YouTube team review your channel and they recognize that it's nothing but Kevin Samuels clips, Kevin Samuels shorts, Kevin Samuels this, and you don't offer no educational value, you'll lose monetization on your platform and your channel will be terminated. Yes, that's right. Because if you get 3 of those copyrights, you're pretty much gone. So it's just going to be a bad day for you at the end of the day. But if you are a platform and you do reaction videos, if you do reaction videos and your whole channel consists of nothing but Kevin Samuels reaction videos, and you break down the videos and you share commentary and criticism, right? Whether you're on camera or off camera, then what you're doing is you're following this guideline right here, which is fair use. Do you understand? Now, according to the fair use doctrine, let me read it out again for you, especially you YouTubers out there. It says federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyright motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without the authorization of the copyright holder, which means you don't need to get permission. You don't need that. It goes on and it says this is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody, which doesn't infringe of copyright 17 USC 107. Do you understand? Do you understand, ladies and gentlemen? So, if you have a channel and your channel is a reaction channel and you do Kevin Samuels commentary, which means you take Kevin Samuels popular clips and you do commentary breakdowns of each videos, you don't need to contact Kev and K Corp. You don't need to contact them, and they know that. They know that. Any attorney that may represent Kev and K Corp, no, you don't need their permission. You don't need their permission. That's a lie. But they do the legality type talk to intimidate you and make you feel scared and all this other stuff. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, all you got to do is go into YouTube's community guidelines and just read. Read all the guidelines. Read everything that's there. And when you read this stuff right here, you'll laugh. You'll be like, huh, okay, whatever you say. Because it makes no sense at the end of the day. But anyway, let's continue reading. Any unauthorized reproduction. Now notice it says any unauthorized reproduction. So that's any. So basically they're saying that you can't do a reaction video. They're basically saying that you can't even share your commentary about his clips. You're just supposed to leave him alone. Why? The man is dead. Oh, I get it. You want to gain from it. Oh, I get it now. Yeah, all right, I get it now. You want to make all the money because that's what you've been doing since he died. See, ladies and gentlemen, let me give you a little understanding of how YouTube works. Kevin Samuels been deceased now for 10 months. Respectfully, 10 months. If you have a YouTube channel that is inactive, let's say, for example, you have a monetized channel that's making money and you haven't uploaded any videos or any content, you haven't done anything for 6 months, your YouTube channel will be demonetized automatically. How do I know this? Because I know this from experience. That's right. See, I had YouTube channels that was demonetized because of inactivity for 6 months. And this is what YouTube send you in your email. So if YouTube sent me that a while back and Kevin Samuels been deceased for 10 months and haven't uploaded anything to YouTube, that would mean that somebody had access to his account to keep it active so it don't get demonetized. Boom. Do you understand? So that means that somebody behind the scenes, all these months, ladies and gentlemen, been collecting all of the YouTube payouts for Kevin Samuels' channel. So the question now is, whose pockets been getting fat? Who behind the scene been collecting all of Kevin Samuels' money? Isn't that crazy? Who behind the scenes? Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, no names in my chat. No names in my chat. I'm pretty sure some of you have certain names in mind. We're not going to give them any sort of clout or promotion, but we know who may have stand to gain. So tonight there's going to be a video live stream. We may see some special guests from these YouTube streets, which is interesting. But like I said before, ladies and gentlemen, if you have a YouTube platform and you're not active in 6 months, YouTube will demonetize your channel because of inactivity. So if Kevin Samuels been deceased for 10 months, technically his channel should be demonetized. All the videos, the whole channel should be demonetized, but it's not. That means that somebody have access to it and they always been on the channel, logging in, logging out, doing little updates, changing descriptions to let YouTube know, hey guys, I'm still here. Don't demonetize me, I'm still here. So the question is, who's doing it? Now, let's continue reading this and then I'm going to talk about some more information, right? Again, you're not going to get no other content like this on YouTube. Nobody's going to break this thing down like me. Nobody else. So make sure you get the likes up, fam. It's very important. We need for you to share the content. Now, it goes on and it says, let me go a little back. Any unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this content constitutes copyright infringement and will result in immediate legal action. Kevin Samuels is a trademark of Kev and K Corp. Any unauthorized use of the Kevin Samuels trademark, right, constitutes trademark infringement and will result in immediate legal action. The man is dead, and somebody's more concerned about legal action. It's crazy. The man is gone, and somebody in the clouds is rubbing his hands, waiting for opportunities to take legal action. Ain't that sad? Now, if I were you, if you're a fan of Kevin Samuels, you should be disgraced. That should bother you. I personally think that whoever wrote that description, whoever is actually the one that hijacked Kevin Samuels' channel, because I believe it's an attorney, right? And I believe that you had his access, his passwords when the man died. I really do believe, sir, that you had his information from day one. I do believe that the woman that was with him got a hold of that information and y'all cleaned out his accounts. I really do believe that. That's my personal belief. That's my personal opinion. You understand? Nobody could change that. At the same time, I got a better idea for you. How about this? Rather than wasting your time with all of that talk, how about you just delete Kevin Samuels' channel? Delete it. Yeah. Right? I don't need it. I don't need it. Delete it. I dare you. Delete it. Just delete the channel. He's gone. If we are going to have a description like this that says all of this information, rather than taking legal actions, just delete the channel. Just delete it. That way nobody don't use his content. Because again, fair use protects creators from doing reaction videos. It protects them from copyrights. You know this, right? Any attorney is supposed to know this. But then again, not every attorney would know this because every attorney practices different types of law. A divorce attorney only deals with divorce issues. You know, a copyright attorney deals with copyright. You know, personal injury attorneys only deals with personal injury. So they don't really know nothing about copyrights. And this is why a lot of times you have attorneys that are really not educated because it's not their professional field. But my purpose here, ladies and gentlemen, is this: to solve these problems. Since somebody hijacked Kevin Samuels' channel, right? Why don't you just delete the channel? Problem solved. Delete the channel. That way, nobody have access to none of the work. You know why you're not? Because you, behind the scenes that have access, you're making all the money. You're no different. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, to all the Kevin Samuels fans, you have to understand something. I didn't agree with Kevin Samuels. I was one of his detractors. I was one of the guys that I would make videos to counter his points and share my commentary. At the same time, you being a Kevin Samuels fan, you should be disgraced at what's going on right now. You should demand answers. As a fan of Kevin Samuels, you should be demanding answers on who hijacked his platform and are making legal threats to people when the man is deceased. I think that is the most disrespectful thing you can do for his legacy. Now, I looked up the Kev and K Corp, and it appears that there is possibly a daughter. That's right, a daughter that's involved. I found her YouTube channel. I found her Instagram. And consequently, on her Instagram, her last post was in 2022. And there's no photos of Kevin Samuels on her Instagram, which is very telling. You know, I would think that a young lady that is the daughter would have a loving relationship with dad, but there are no photos of Kevin Samuels over there. I've done my research and checks and find out exactly what's going on. On her YouTube channel, she just posted a video just yesterday, and she's just doing hair and some sort of hair stuff or whatever the case is. And there's no comments over there. Nobody's over there saying, hey, you're Kevin Samuels' daughter. And hey, nobody don't even know she have a channel. I'm not going to promote it here. At the same time, I have all of this information. So what I'm looking at here is there could be a possibility that an attorney may have coerced this young woman into signing documents, doing this, doing that, to gain access to the platform and do other things. But maybe she's not the one controlling it. Maybe the attorney's controlling it. Maybe Kevin Samuels' family's controlling it. You never know. But the point that I'm saying is this. The man is gone. And to put a disclaimer like that you're taking legal action against this person, that person, this person, is a disgrace. It's a disgrace. It ruins the man's legacy. Totally. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment, to say the least. A man passed away and somebody is more concerned about making money off of so-called lawsuits. What a shame. This is sad. Very, very sad. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, there are YouTube channels out there that hijack Kevin Samuels' material and they're making money off of it. Those guys are scumbags. There is no way in this world that I'm going to say that those guys are pretty much justified in what they're doing. I think that those particular channels need to be shut down. I believe that if you have a YouTube channel that is re-uploading Kevin Samuels' material to earn $1, your channel needs to be shut down. Yeah. At the same time, this particular message here is very problematic because it was posted 11 days ago. Can you see that? It was posted 11 days ago, ladies and gentlemen. So 11 days ago, somebody had access to Kevin Samuels' account. That's scary because it's like, wow, Kevin Samuels passed away mysteriously, but somebody has access to his account. Now, when I contacted YouTube, I was trying to figure out, do YouTube allow this? Because when I received a message this morning from another person regarding that somebody uploaded a video, my first initial concern was somebody hacked the account. And if they hacked the account, they could change information. They could change banking information. They could do all sorts of stuff. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of money is coming in to Kevin Samuels' platform. A lot of money, man. Lots of money. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. A lot of money, right? So my concern is that somebody may have switched banking and sent money some other places. Perhaps took money from his Patreon. Because remember, whoever have access to his YouTube, his Instagram, his Facebook, Twitter, they also have access to his Patreon account, fam. Somebody's taking his money right now. That's right. Somebody is taking his money right now. All right, we got the first person to block. I told people don't put no names in my chat, right? Anybody get caught posting names in the chat, I'm going to block you, right? Pay attention. I don't care how you feel. You're now blocked, right? So this right here is very, very suspect and suspicious. And again, if you are in the chat, I repeat, if you post anybody names in my chat, I am going to block you. You don't want to be blocked. You're blocked forever. Follow the rules. Now, somebody is taking Kevin Samuels' money. Now, look, fam, I didn't agree with Kevin Samuels, but I'm not saying the man was wrong on everything he taught. I'm not saying that. There's just some disagreements that I personally had with certain content. But that doesn't mean the man was wrong on all the things he talked about. At the same time, I think that it's a disgrace that somebody is basically planning on doing a life celebration live stream on his platform. Why? Why? The man is gone. Are we going to do a life celebration next year too? Are we going to do another life celebration 5 years from now? What's the point? He's gone. See, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You ready for this? Somebody is trying to take over the channel to start to re-upload or start to post content on this platform because it's a moneymaker in terms of the amount of subscribers. He have over 1 million, probably almost 2 million subscribers, lots of views. Somebody is trying to capitalize off of that success, and it's not going to work. I'm going to tell you why. Some people might say, well, maybe the daughter have access to it and the money is going to his daughter and all. I really don't care. I don't care for his daughter. That's not what I'm concerned with. That's not the point of the video. The point is, you have to understand something about YouTube fans and viewers. Let me explain this thing to you. Viewers do not care about Kevin Samuels' daughter. I'm just being honest with you. Follow me, learn, and listen. Viewers, when they come to your platform, want to hear you. They don't want to hear his daughter. They don't want to. They don't want to hear nothing from her. What they want is content. The same content that Kevin Samuels was posting every single night. They want to hear the phone ring and females are calling in. That's what they want to hear. They want to hear Kevin Samuels. If you go to his platform and you read the comments, a lot of people worship him. It's really sad. I understand you're a fan, but people are literally worshiping at this point. Now, it's dangerous because they want to hear him. So if somebody is trying to take over Kevin Samuels' platform in terms of uploading new content to make money, it's not gonna work. Because once the crowd realizes that somebody new is over there trying to upload stuff, it's gonna die out because people are gonna be like, y'all hustling now. And this is what I'm trying to share with you. You're hustling the people. If the man is deceased, let him rest in peace. Delete the channel and just let it go. The reason why you have not deleted the channel is because it earns a lot of money and you want to keep the money coming in. You're no different than the people you're talking about. You see, to criticize people that quote unquote steal Kevin Samuels' material, because this is what they're saying on social media. They're saying that there's a lot of people that steal his material. I don't think anybody's stolen anything. People just re-upload it. It's in the public domain. You know, if your wallet is outside your house and somebody walked by and pick up your wallet, they didn't steal it. It was outside. You know what I'm saying? They just took the money out and left the wallet. Well, that's exactly what most people are doing on social media. They're taking the money, but they're leaving the wallet. You get what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. Is it right? No, I think that you should return the wallet. But at the same time, some people look at it like it's an opportunity to earn, but it's a wrong opportunity. It's not really something that's, you know, it's not ethical to do stuff like that. That's why I said if you're a reaction channel, that's a different thing. If somebody is a reaction channel and they do commentary and criticism with Kevin Samuels' work, you cannot label them as someone who steals Kevin Samuels' material. That wouldn't make no sense. If that's the case, the news media steals other people's material because the news media rely on fair use to do their business. You know what I mean? Blogs, various websites, TMZ, they all rely on fair use to do business pretty much. But this right here is very, very sad. Like, who would do such a thing? And why they waited so long? See, they waited for the death of Kevin Samuels to cool down before they did this. They always had access to his account. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, when Kevin Samuels passed away, there was some activity going on his platform. I know I seen it. I know what I saw. And I noticed that somebody had access to his channel. And I was like, man, this is crazy. Who's on his channel? But then it went away and we ain't seen nothing no more. But then I seen something again and I was like, did anybody see that? I took little screenshots because I seen things change. I seen video titles change. If you go to Kevin Samuels' platform right now and you look at his videos, somebody edit his videos and they put a copyright circle. You know, like the copyright, you could do that on your keyboard. You could change the keyboard tones, the text, and you put the C with the circle around it. They put that on all his videos. Yeah. That means that somebody's working behind the scenes, editing each video one by one, by one, by one. Because they want you, the viewer, to believe that all his videos are copywritten. None of his videos, in my humble opinion, are copywritten with the Library of Congress. You would have to download every last one of his videos and register them to the website and have the copyright number. But even with a copyright, you have to understand something. You can still do commentary and criticism under fair use. This is why this text that you see on the screen is really a waste of time, because you're not infringing anybody's copyright. And if you're a content creator that do reaction videos and somebody file a copyright claim against your video with Kevin Samuels, I suggest you file a counter notice. File a counter notice, and basically all you got to do is make sure you have this in your counter notice and you explain the content of the context of your content in terms of reaction videos, commentary, criticism, and for education and news reporting. And pretty much what's going to happen is this. Let me explain what's going to happen. The said party that issued the false DMCA claim, they're going to have about 30 days, I believe. About 30 days. No, not 30 days. Correction. 10 business days. Yes, that's right. The person who filed the claim is going to have 10 business days to respond to YouTube. That's right. That's right. See, the way YouTube set it up, they did it brilliantly. They made people in their evil ways file bogus claims, thinking they got you, right? But then when you file that counter notification, guess what happens? You get to get their personal information too. Yeah, that's right. And what's going to happen here is this. They got 10 business days to prove to YouTube that they have a court order from a judge that says that you infringed against their copyright. I promise you, they won't have it. Because when you file, let me explain this, ladies and gentlemen, for the class at hand right now. If you are a vindictive, evil person that file false copyright claims, when you file, you're committing perjury when it's a false claim, number one. This is why I'm telling you that if you're a content creator and somebody do that, file a counter notice, you will have your video restored, and then you sue the individual who filed the claim. You contact YouTube, YouTube will give you their personal information, or you make your attorney contact YouTube rather than you contacting. And then this is what you do after. When you want to file a lawsuit against the person and sue them for damages, what you do is once your video get restored, then now you go to your attorney and you make your attorney aware of the situation. Your attorney will contact YouTube. You don't even have to do no work. Your attorney will get said party's legal name, all their information, mail and address, everything. And they will bring them to court and sue them for damages. Yes, that's right. Yeah. See, a lot of guys, they don't know that. See, it's an opportunity to get paid. If you want to get paid, that's an easy opportunity right there. All you need is for somebody to file a false claim. Yeah. And you can get their information and then you can sue them for damages. That's right. Because you didn't violate anybody's copyright. And this only works if you are within guidelines. If you're in guidelines, if you are protected under the Fair Use, Fair Dealings Act, and you know you didn't violate any copyright, then that person owes you damages for filing a false claim. That's perjury. They lied. Because again, ladies and gentlemen, just in case it went over your head and the information went over your head, YouTube gives the other party 10 business days to bring to them a court order that restricts you from having that content on YouTube. If after 10 days, they don't provide that information to YouTube, YouTube is going to restore your video. You know how many videos I had restored over the years? Hundreds. You understand? Because of preachers filing false copyright claims. And I laugh every time they do it. Because all they're doing is helping me to get paid. All they're doing is causing themselves to get terminated. Because you do know that if you file false complaints, right? Let's say, for example, you file a false copyright claim on your platform and you have a platform with 50,000 subscribers and it was maliciously done, right? Because you just didn't like the person, right? You're evil. If you try that again, YouTube will terminate your account. Yeah. It's in the guidelines. If you read the guidelines is pretty strict. YouTube is not playing. Those guidelines are serious. They're not playing around. So you got to take these things very serious, man. This is very, very serious. And based on what I'm hearing in these YouTube streets, this particular attorney, and again, don't mention nobody's names in my chat or you're going to get blocked. But this particular attorney, I've been watching these YouTube streets for a minute, and I've seen him threatening this person, that person. Look, this type of stuff got to stop. This is very, very unethical. it makes Kevin Samuels' estate, legacy, and everything looks bad. If you're a Kevin Samuels fan, you should be appalled by this. Really, you should like literally be asking questions. But they will have a so-called celebration live stream tonight, or whatever the case is, and you're gonna have a lot of people donating, super chatting, cash apping. Listen, who the money going to? I'm just telling you from now. They are going to get paid tonight. So I'm calling it forth before it even happened. People are going to be super chatting hundreds of dollars, cash apping like never before. The question is, who's getting this money and why are you sending it? Kevin Samuels is not getting it. I'm telling you, this is crazy. Who hijacked Kevin Samuels' platform? Because this message that they post is crazy, because this person established this in 2022. That means that Kev and K represents, I believe, the so-called daughter. But who set this up? Who set this up? That's what you got to ask yourself the question. Somebody was in their ear and they have a lot to gain. So my question is, whichever attorney is behind this, how much are they getting paid? How much are they getting paid? And why would the daughter claim ownership over something that don't even belong to her? If it was not in a will, if it was not passed down, how could you just claim that? You're no different than the people you're fighting against. See, they don't want nobody to use Kevin Samuels' material because they can make money off of it. But isn't that what you're trying to do yourself? Aren't you, what is this? Kevin K Corp. Aren't you trying to make money off of Kevin Samuels right now? Aren't you? You didn't do the work. It's not your content. You didn't even produce nothing. But you're making all the money. You're no different than the people you're fighting against. That's hypocritical if you ask me. I mean, the man is dead. If you don't want nobody using his material, hey, just delete the channel. You could go on YouTube right now and you could delete Kevin Samuels' channel if you have access to it. Just delete the channel. I don't really care. I don't need his material, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he passed away, have you seen me doing 1,000 reaction videos with Kevin Samuels' material? It's not worth it. The man's dead. You know what I mean? Yeah, you could do content. You can make some interesting topics, but the man is dead. You know what I'm saying? It's like leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? Move on. Let him rest in peace. You know what I mean? If people want to still go over there and check out his content, cool. But don't get mad because other people are using his content to do reaction videos. You know, no pun intended to the folks that actually do reaction videos with Kevin Samuels' material. You're within your rights to do that. If that's your prerogative and that's what you want to do on your platform, and you build your reputation and your platform and name and brand from doing reaction videos with Kevin Samuels, then so be it. You got guys on YouTube that do Kendra G reaction videos all day long. That's all they do. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I know one particular guy that he was doing Kendra G reaction videos, and she filed a false copyright claim. She filed multiple copyright claims against him, trying to shut him down. And he ended up winning his dispute with YouTube, and they basically restored his videos. And Kendra G don't do that no more, because YouTube most likely told her, you do that again, we're gonna terminate your account. You can't do that. This is social media. On social media, people are gonna talk. They're gonna share commentary. They're gonna do reactions. This is what social media is for. But because some people are greedy, they want to control everything. So when I look at this Kevin K Corp situation, this is just bad. And if the daughter is behind this is just horrible. This is just making Kevin Samuel look bad. If you ask me, this is making him look bad, like really, really bad. If I was a fan of Kevin Samuels, I would be literally offended by this. This is disgusting, if you ask me, because all I'm seeing is I want money. I want money. That's all I see here. All I see is I want money. I'm greedy. I want to sue. I'm going to go after anybody. Like, really? Really? And this is why if somebody try to take over Kevin Samuels' platform and upload different types of videos, people are going to start to unsubscribe little by little, little by little. It's not going to happen overnight, but they're going to lose interest and they're going to leave because they're going to be like, who is this person trying to take Kevin Samuels' spot to control the air? It's not going to work. It's always been about the money. That's the thing. It always been about the money. You know, this is just sad. Nobody's supposed to have access to your account but you. On YouTube, listen, fam. I'm a content creator. I've been using YouTube since 2006. Nobody controls your account but you. If anybody have authorization or access to your account, that right there is literally grounds of being hacked. You understand? If I'm not alive and somebody is logging into my account, that they're impersonating me at this point. And that's sad because Kevin Samuel is deceased, unless he's still alive on some old Machiavelli type stuff. But we know he passed away and they had a funeral for him. So this right here is crazy. You know, this right here is bad. It's a bad look for Kevin Samuels' family, to be honest with you. It's really bad because, again, on the daughter's Instagram, there is no photos of her and her father. None, right? And I'm not going to reveal her Instagram or anything. You just do your research. It's right there. Do your research on Kev and K Corp. Do your research. You'll get all the information you need, right? Everything's public. Kevin Samuels had nobody. You understand? Nobody. He had nobody doing anything. Somebody, in my humble opinion, look, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me very carefully. I've talked about these things in other videos, right? My personal belief is that Kevin Samuels was murdered by the people close to him, right? He had some guys that was connected with him. There's a lot of strange activity. I personally believe that they allegedly murdered him. That's my belief, right? They could just hide and act like they didn't have nothing to do with it. I personally believe that they allegedly murdered that man, set him up, gained access to his apartment, and then may have gotten access to his computers, banking information, and various other pertinent information. And consequently, money may have been transferred. I talked about all of these things over the couple of months, several months, and people just considered acting like I don't know what's going on. But they have access to his Cash App. They have access to his cell phone. Because how they have listen, if you go to his channel in the description area, his Cash App is in there. They edit the description of his channel. It was never like the way it is. They edit the description. So why would they leave the Cash App in there? Why? That means that his cell phone bill is still being paid automatically. You do know you can set your phone to be automatically paid. With the revenue that's coming in from YouTube, his cell phone is still active, y'all. I guarantee you, people that have his number, if they were to dial the number probably still on. But you're not going to hear anybody pick up. But they got access to the Cash App. And if you got access to the Cash App, you can transfer that money wherever you want it to go. Isn't that amazing? Ain't no telling what's going on, fam. This is, hey, we're going to find out tonight who's on this live show. So we're going to get some answers. So to the person that hijacked his account, the person that have access, whether it's a daughter, a bogus attorney that is greedy, perhaps the family, that little piece of information on the screen is disgusting. If that's your way of keeping Kevin Samuels' legacy alive, that's sad. Because I can really honestly say that I don't believe most of you even knew or had a connection with him when he was here. Because that right there on the screen, that is not cool. Let me read it one more time for you, fam. It says copyright Kevin K Corp 2022. All rights reserved. All use of Kevin Samuels content, text, photographs, videos, etc. Requires the permission of Kev and K Corp. That's crazy. Any unauthorized reproduction of, then why don't you just delete it? Delete it. You're not, because you're greedy. You're no different. You're no different than the people you don't like. This is sad, man. This makes Kevin Samuels' legacy look bad. Because all I see is greed. Somebody is trying to eat off of his dead body, y'all. This is a disgrace, man. This is sad. Any unauthorized reproduction or distribution of this content constitutes copyright infringement and will result in immediate legal action. Kevin Samuels is a trademark of Kev and K Corp. Any unauthorized use of Kevin Samuels' trademark constitutes trademark infringement and will result in immediate legal action. What a way of having a legacy. You know how many fans Kevin Samuels just lost because of that? People don't respect stuff like that. That's disgusting. That's sad, man. Keep telling these people to stop posting names in the chat over and over and over. Y'all just enjoy being blocked, man. Anytime you post a name in the chat, I'm going to block you. Understand that. Some people just like, they don't have brain cells, I think. I don't think people have brain cells. But we're going to find out later on what's going on, because they're supposed to have something around, I think it's 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I believe. I'm not sure. But I want to know who's going to come on camera and talk about the celebration of life. I want to see who's going to be there, because a lot of people didn't even show up at his funeral. So why are they celebrating his life now? Why would you be celebrating his life now if you weren't even at his funeral? And most of these guys that was with Kevin Samuels, allegedly his friends, they weren't even at his funeral. They didn't even show up. They didn't even show up, fam. Imagine that. A man with over 1.5 million subscribers dies, and his people that was closest to him didn't even show up to his funeral. Based on my own research, word on the street is 2 content creators showed up. Only 2. I'm not even mentioning their names. And you better not in my chat either, or you will be blocked. You understand? Let me see. They're gonna use it as a cash grab, super chat, cash app. Yeah, of course. You'll see. You'll see. The cash apps and the super chats are gonna be on fire tonight. They're gonna be on fire. Because the money gonna go right into somebody else's pocket. That's the thing that I don't think people realize this. As a Kevin Samuels fan, you ought to be concerned. You ought to say, enough is enough. The man is gone. The man is dead. May he rest in peace. But for anybody to be sending super chats, cash apps, and all this other stuff, shame on you. Shame on you. This is bad. This is bad. Now, let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Rango, but this is for his daughter because, that's his daughter. I mean, you have daughters. What if you passed away? And so if I passed away, most high forbid, I would have something set up where they would have access and control of what I own. Simple as that. Which means you would see them. You would see me active with them. You would see me showing them things. You get what I mean? These are things that you would do. But see, this situation is different. This is a different situation. Somebody went and established a corp to gain ownership of something to protect it for monetary gain. Put the puzzle together. And they did this in 2022, right after he died. Kevin Samuels may have not even been a part of this. Think about that. Kevin Samuels may not even know what Kev and K Corp is, allegedly. Now, as a viewer, as a fan of Kevin Samuels, you should be concerned about what's going on. I sincerely hope that when they go live tonight, that as a Kevin Samuels fan, if you are one of his followers and fans, that you refrain from sending cash apps and super chats, and it's just not right. It's not right. The man is dead, and somebody's pocketing all the money now. I don't want to hear, oh, it's for the daughter and it's for this and it's for that. Was Kevin Samuels actively giving his daughter millions of dollars while he was alive? Was Kevin Samuels supporting the baby mamas of these young ladies? Because based on what I'm seeing in my research, it appears, I ain't saying it's a fact, so it's alleged, that Kevin Samuels may have 2 daughters. What say you? In my research, based on the information that I have, I cannot be sure, but I know that the one that I found, that's his daughter. But I'm not going to reveal her in this stream. Not going to do that. But she's on YouTube. She got a YouTube channel. It's public information. But based on what I found, like the one that I found today, that's his daughter. If you look at her, you see Kevin. As soon as you look at her, you see Kevin's face. You can't hide it. Eyes, nose, that's Kevin's daughter. But now there's another daughter. So I'm kind of like, did he have 2 daughters? I don't know. Somebody said it could be possible. It's crazy. I haven't checked all of that stuff, but I noticed that it was talking about like shirts, hats, different types of things. They're trying to turn it into a brand. They're trying to turn it into a profitable business. It's really bad. It's really bad. If you look it up, if you take the time and do the due diligence, not saying you in the chat because obviously you did your searches, but if you take the time to look up the situation that's going on, it appears as though somebody is basically trying to cash in, start some sort of business with this. I just suggest that if you're a Kevin Samuels fan, not to send no money. Don't send no money, fam. Don't do it. Because it's not going to Kevin. It's going to somebody else. And somebody may say, but it's going to his daughter. She don't need no money. If she's getting all of his ad revenue, she don't need no money. She don't. And why is she getting that now? Why? She wasn't getting it before. So why now? Who's getting it? See, we don't know that information. We don't know if his daughter's getting anything. His daughter could get a bad deal. Do you know that attorneys can create a scenario, make you sign things, and they're taking all the money while you getting very little? Do you know that you could go to an attorney? Listen to me, ladies and gentlemen. This is facts. Listen to me. Let's say, for example, you have an accident and you go to an attorney. Do you know that you could go to an attorney to seek damages? And the attorney will get compensation from the insurance companies and various other information, and don't tell you all the monies that you really was supposed to get. And they'll cut you a small check. The check would look interesting to a person that's poor, broke, don't got no money. They'll be like, hey, sir, we took care of the case and we got good news for you. We have a $15,000 check for you right here. All you got to do is sign this right here. But the truth is, you was awarded $150,000. You just don't know. You was really awarded $150,000. But the lawyer, the attorney, came to you and said, sir, we got great news. We have a $15,000 check for you. I know you're happy about this. Just sign right here. And ladies and gentlemen, this happens every day. I don't trust lawyers. That's why they call lawyers, because they're liars. It's the truth. You know, I don't trust lawyers. I really don't. And I'm talking about the dirty ones, the ones that are on point, that do their job respectfully. We're not talking about you. So to each his own. If the cap fit, let them wear it. Because I know that we have attorneys that might be viewing and they're like, Ringo, come on, guy. I'm not like that. But come on, be honest. A lot of attorneys are liars. They're paid to lie. Case in point, man murders another man. They're in court. He's a killer. He's on camera killing the guy. Why he has an attorney? Why he has an attorney representing him when he's clearly guilty? What's the point of wasting taxpayer dollars and wasting out the court's time when the guy is clearly guilty? Just put him behind bars. Why he has an attorney trying to defend him? Maybe make no sense. Just give him the maximum and call it a day. But the situation is rough, fam. Again, if you're joining on the show, we're talking about Kevin Samuels, who hijacked his channel. Who hijacked Kevin Samuels' channel? Who took the man's money? Who been milking the cow all this time? Because think about this. From the day Kevin Samuels passed away, somebody had access to his account, y'all. So for 10 months, somebody been getting paid thousands of dollars. We're talking, listen, fam. Kevin Samuels' channel probably generate more than 100,000 or more monthly. Some of you probably like, what? Are you kidding? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure the person that has access to his account, when you click on revenue and you see all the monthly payouts from YouTube, you see those numbers? That's why you're greedy right now, because you're looking at the bottom line. And I know it's a lot of money. It's definitely in the 100K every month. Definitely. These are facts, people. We're talking about big money. Big money. Kevin Samuels' channel, million subscribers, millions of views. Fam, one of his videos probably pay $20,000. One. So we're talking about millions of dollars. And it's going into somebody's pockets. This is probably the biggest YouTube heist in the history of YouTube. Ringo, you're a pocket watcher. Listen, I'm tired of all of that pocket watching nonsense. We're dealing with dollars, we're talking cents, we're making sense of everything that's going on here. A man is deceased. He should be resting in peace. But somebody is concerned about going live on his platform tonight because it's his birthday. I get it. It's his birthday. But why are you on his platform? Why not go to your platform? Because you want to milk the system. This is why, ladies and gentlemen, it's very important that you support the work that I do, because I'm telling you right now, if I had 1 million subscribers right now, I would be able to reach all of Kevin Samuels' followers and supporters right now. Because by me talking with 1 million subscribers, I'll have over 20,000 live viewers, and I'll get the word out. So by the time they go live and they start throwing money and doing this and doing that, the people won't even do it, because the people are going to be like, look, okay, we celebrating him, but why you got the Cash App and the super chats and everything open and ready to go? Why are we giving money to you? For what? You ain't providing us. You're not Kevin. I could understand if it was Kevin and the people rock with him because he put in the work. Again, you cannot take away from Kevin Samuels' work ethic. You know, it was a great work ethic in the way he was consistent with what he did. But for somebody else to be benefiting off of that, and they're not even doing no work, they're no different than the people that they're complaining against. You cannot complain about other YouTubers that quote unquote steal Kevin Samuels' material, but you're stealing his money right now. That's crazy. Look, what does it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? Having all the money in the world and losing your soul, it's a bad thing. Kevin Samuels had all the money, all the fame, and he lost his life. And up to now, nobody's really concerned about how he lost his life. I already told y'all how. He was set up. Somebody wanted his spot, and now they have access to his channel, y'all. That's scary. That is scary. They have access to all his analytics. They have access to everything that he searched, all his emails. They got his whole life in their hands. That's bad. That's sad. That's sad. All his contacts, his Instagram DM messages, they know who he was talking to. If he was talking to women, they have access to photos. Think about what's happening here. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Look, the best thing to do, in my humble opinion, is delete it all. Delete the Instagram, delete the Facebook, delete the YouTube, the Twitter, and may he rest in peace. But to have everything up and you do the following that's on the screen, you do this, that's disgusting, because that means you're only focused on money. You don't care about Kevin Samuels. Never did. They never cared about him. The way you uphold someone's legacy is you do the following. Hey, everybody. We're the family of Kevin Samuels. To uphold his legacy, we want you to share his content, talk about his content, encourage people about his content, whether you use his video on your platform, reaction videos. I don't even care if you mirrored his video on TikTok, but keep his name alive, fam. You know, let's just keep his name alive. But you're not doing that. Your focus is trademark infringement, this infringement, all these infringements and copyrights and all this other stuff and lawsuits. That's disgusting. This is sad. Yeah, the vultures are picking his bones clean. Sad. That's crazy, man. So, that's the news for right now. Leave your comments. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the platform today. You know what I'm saying? Click that notification bell, fam. It's very important that you do that. So this is my commentary on the situation. We're going to have more after they pretty much go live. We're going to pretty much share our thoughts and criticism about that and find out who was in attendance and what I see regarding this particular case. This is bad. This is very, very bad. And again, if you're in the chat, don't post no YouTubers' names in my chat, or I'm going to block you just like that. I don't care how you feel. Don't send me no Instagram messages saying I didn't know. I'm just going to block you. Anytime you come to my shows, don't post nobody's name in my chat. You understand? If it's not nobody that I rock with, you don't post their names. The only names that you can post in my chat: New Breed, Mark the Messenger, Rollo, Pastor Dial. You got Quincy Speaks. You got a various. I'm going to gather all the brothers' names. I'm going to gather all the brothers' names so that you know what names you can talk about or share in my chat. I'm not giving free promotion to other people that don't rock with me. You know what I mean? Straight like that. So what you post in the chat concerning other people doesn't represent this platform or me. This is why I make all of these things pretty much clear. Oh yeah, and Identical. I rock with them too. Shout out to Identical. You got me. There you go. You can talk about Identical all day in the chat. You can talk about whatever they do. You know what I'm saying? They official over there. You know what I mean? So we're gonna talk about this later on. And when I talked about, I was meaning brothers that are in the truth. You know what I'm saying? So when I talked about New Breed, Mark the Messenger, I'm talking about guys that are following the Most High. You know what I'm saying? No shot at Identical or anything like that. But I just wanted to make that clear that the brothers that I mentioned in first, those are brothers that are in the truth that rep the Most High. So those are brothers that I rock with those brothers, but I also, rock with Identical as well because of the takeoff situation. Yeah, I don't have no problem with their names in the chat or anything like that. So we're going to get up on out of here. If you like my streams, you want to support and contribute, you can do so via Cash App, $ Ringo TV Raw. Again, we'll be back later on with more. This is a crazy story, man. I don't like it. I don't like these legality threats and all this stuff. Like I said, I contacted YouTube about this, and I just basically asked them a question. I wanted to find out, like, is this possible that somebody could just die and somebody just take over their platform? Isn't that impersonation? Doesn't that violate the personation guideline? I don't know. That's pretty much impersonating, because it's like, I understand impersonating is when you start a new platform acting like the other platform. That's why his channel having the check mark verified mean that's him, but he's deceased. So if somebody have access to the account, I'm like, I don't know. It's just disgusting to me that they're focused on money. They're not focused on anything, When I contacted YouTube, they don't seem to care. It was funny. I had saved my conversation with them because I was just asking questions. I'm always asking questions. And they didn't seem to, maybe it's the particular person that I was talking to, but they didn't seem to care. I thought that it would have been a concern. I just wanted to know if it's possible, because if that's the case, then anybody can take anybody's account that's passed away and rock out with it. I know people that passed away on YouTube and their family don't have access to their account. You understand me? I know people on YouTube that have passed away, ladies and gentlemen, and their channel was a big channel and their family have no access to the channel. So how these people get access? How these people got his password? How they got the password of his Instagram, all his social medias, fam? If you go to Kevin Samuel's Instagram right now, somebody's over there. Facebook, somebody's over there. How they got access? I don't know. This is crazy. Yeah, the dirty attorney. Yeah. Like I said, I have my idea of who it is. Just don't post no names in the chat. But at the same time, it's disgusting. I just want to see how the people are going to respond to this. I want to see how you, the people, respond to this one. Because remember, when they go live, it's not Kevin Samuels. Don't be emotional, fam. Always remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Samuels is gone. Trying to be emotional now because of a birthday. I get it. Birthday, boom, boom, boom. But after the birthday is over, what are they going to do? Start uploading clips of him? He's gone, y'all. They're milking the system at this point. You got to look at the money grab for what it is. The man is gone. He's not making no new content. Anybody that's on that platform, I don't care if it's the daughter. I don't care if it's the daughter. Nobody don't want to see her. They want to see Kevin Samuels doing what he used to do. Respectfully. So if the daughter come up there talking about I'm doing hair and I'm doing this and I'm doing, nobody's going to care for that. Nobody's going to want to watch that. They're going to be like, what is this? So you took over his platform to do hair? No, we're out of here. And they're going to leave because those are fans of Kevin Samuels and not fans of his daughter. And this is just the truth. If I pass away, most high forbid, and my daughters got a hold of my YouTube channel because they have my information, right? The people are not going to be watching them. They're not. They might, be a little emotional. Oh, that's his daughter, blah, 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 blah. They might, look for a few days, but eventually it's going to dwindle down and they're going to go their way because they want to see me. You get what I'm saying? Now, if my daughter or daughters were speaking the way I'm talking and upholding the legacy and breaking down videos like me, oh, now you would remain subscribed and you'll continue to rock with the platform because you'll be like, wow, yo, his daughters are just like him. Look at them. They breaking down videos, doing this, speaking truth. Yo, his daughters is off the chain. Now, if Kevin Samuels' daughter come online and she's taking phone calls and doing this and following the same footsteps and got it all mapped out just like her daddy, and she got the same kind of style, it may go somewhere. It may go somewhere, but when it comes to fans, they're not going to be too happy about that. They're not going to be too happy about that. It's just like with rapper Shine. When rapper Shine came out and he sounded like Biggie, everybody was excited because they knew that he sounded just like Biggie Smalls. But people were coming against him because they was like, you trying to be Biggie. We ain't going to respect that. But Shine, is a talented rapper as well. You know what I'm saying? He did sound just like Biggie Smalls. You know what I mean? Respectfully. At the same time, fans don't change when they're fans. When they're fans of you, they don't change. They ain't going to jump ship. So, I don't know. We're going to talk about this more later, ladies and gentlemen. So, we're going to get on out of here. So, I appreciate everybody stopping by the stream. Again, get the likes up if you haven't already. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And hit that notification bell for more. So, that being said, fam, we're going to get up on out of here. Ringo TV Raw. That's right. Kevin Samuels, who hijacked his channel. I don't know. Crazy stuff. Right? But y'all have a blessed day. We're going to be back later on. I'm going to be on the other platform. So if you're not subscribed to the Ringo TV reaction channel, I'm going to be over there next. Probably in the next hour. Probably in about 1 hour, I'm going to be over there. Do some content over there. Right? And then I got to get some more work done in the studio. And shout out to everybody that been supporting via the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it, fam. A lot of you came through. You know what I'm saying? And I was busy pretty much working on the studio. But I really appreciate your support and whatnot. Whatchamacallit. You have to look for the Ringo TV Reactions channel. Just type in Ringo TV Reactions and you'll find it. Look on my channel right here. Look at the channels. On this platform right here, go where it says channels. And I have all my YouTube channels there. I got multiple YouTube channels. All right. So again, I'm out of here. Peace and blessings to the chat. Peace and blessings to the mods. all the truck drivers out there on the road doing your thing, everybody on the 9-to-5 grind. Appreciate everybody rocking with the platform. And that's about it. I'll catch you on the next platform in about 1 hour. So that being said, y'all, I'm out of here. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $RingoTV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/RingoTVRaw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at RingoTVRaw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.